Who could that be? Oh, yes, it's Luke. Perfect. Go ahead and just choose one of those out. Go ahead and go put it on, and we'll head down to the range and do some testing. No. With clothes on, bro. Dude, come on. Are you ready? You got it in there?
What is that? That's what you're using?
Hey, dude, why are you standing like that?
Just shoot!
Oh my God! Luke! Are you okay?
My nuts are good.
Hey everybody, welcome to Shooting Gear Reviews. Gosh, it is a gorgeous day here in Arizona. Spring, warming up, time to get outdoors and shoot some nutshells. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We've already done it once. Here's the first test result. If you guys want to see that video, I'll put the link up on screen and in the description below. This was the level 1 nutshells, and it withstood a surprising amount more than what we thought it was really going to. When the package said what it would withstand, it took a lot more than that. So, and really they're only rated for one hit, and I don't remember. Do you remember, Jade, how many shots it took before we got through that thing?
15 or something.
Yeah, like more than one. I mean, we shot it, starting off with lower calibers, worked our way up. Anyways, we're gonna do the same thing today, except now we've got the level 2 nutshells. So I'm thinking this is gonna obviously be even better than the level 1 was, right? This says tested to NIJ level 2, modified 9mm, and passed with no perforation and an acceptable BFD. Level 2 nutshells, we are gonna shoot them today with a variety of different guns. But first we have to get it fixed up to our volunteer here, and luckily we've got Buddy out here again today. Buddy here has been helping us out recently, and we sure appreciate his or her help. Today it's got nuts, and we're gonna protect them. So we're gonna strap this nutshells right there. So as you can see, we've brought out an assortment of different firearms to test the nutshells out with today. Obviously, we want to start with, lower caliber and kind of work our way up to the big ol' massive shotgun slug that we're gonna test if it holds up to the rest, right? So first of all, we have our Ruger 22 cal revolver out here today, and we are going to test some standard velocity CCI ammo first, and then after we shoot it once with those, or once or twice with those, we're going to try some of these high velocity, the CCI stingers, see if see what we do with a 22 cal. So here we go. Let's get it started with a standard velocity. You guys know the drill. Let's start shooting some nutshells. And firing. Wow, that was awesome. All right, so no pass through. Bring the camera right over here, cameraman, and let's check it out. We have a little bit of denting though on the back side. You can see, because of the, a little bend right there, I guess. Little impact bend on the front side. Little mess up on the carbon fiber, but so far, Buddy's nuts are still fine. All right, here we go. High velocity. This is a CCI Stinger 22 round. Let's see if this makes it through. Okay, so I glanced to the side. On that shot, I glanced off of the side of the nutshell, and we did definitely sort of prove something that has been debatable, and that is that if it hits the side, it's basically going to deflect right into your femoral artery of your leg there, and potentially cause some significant bleeding or maybe even death. But you're not going to die with your nuts blown off at the very least, right? So anyways, let's go ahead and see if I can get a better, more center impact with this high velocity. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Second shot, high velocity CCI Stingers. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh, wow. Even though I literally hit directly almost on my first impact with the 22, we have 0 penetration on the back side. Look at that, you guys. It just increased the dent a little bit, but still, your nuts are fine. I mean, depending on the position of things, you know, that might have hurt a little bit, but I would say there's going to be 0 bleeding involved. So, what do we have next, Jade? What's next? 9 mil?
Yeah, 9 mil.
Or is it the 17 next? What are we going to do next? 17 or 9?
17.
All right. Well, next we have to shoot this with a 17 HMR. I bet that's going through. Let's see, though. Let's see. Here we go. All right, so 22 did not go through. 22 standard velocity, nothing. 22 stinger, nothing. I've shot straight up metal. Like, remember that? When I shot the steel with the stinger and it went through, and the 9 mil didn't even go through? So I'm pretty confident that the 9 mil's not going to go through. We're still going to test that anyways, but up next we've got Jade. He's going to shoot his 17 HMR right here. Now this is a standard Savage 17 HMR. We're going to shoot these Winchester hollow point loads, and of course we've got this in a nice beautiful Boyd's custom gun stock. Anyways, enough about the gun. Jade's going to shoot it. He's going to be over here at this table right there. It's about, I don't know, maybe, what do you call that, 20 yards or so?
Yeah.
20 yards from Buddy over here. I mean, I guess we could go closer, but I think it's not going to make any difference with a 17 HMR. So here we go. A rifle round, granted it's 17 HMR. Anyways, let's see. It's moving fast. It is moving, and it's a tiny little round. So I think it might be just like a little needle, and it'll just be like, whoosh, and it'll just blast right through this nutshell. But maybe not, because the 22 Stinger didn't. So anyways, enough talk. Let's shoot this thing. Here we go.
There we go. Okay. Firing.
All right, so 17 HMR did some pretty good damage to the carbon fiber on the front there. Oh, nope. Look at this. Your nuts are hurting. So, dang it. Well, 17 HMR right through the nutshells. So, I mean, these things are still very impressive, you guys. Super impressive. But that 17 is a teeny tiny little needle of a round moving very fast. And I kind of thought that's exactly what would happen. So the 17 HMR does smack right through the level 2 nutshells. So don't wear one of these and get into a gunfight with a 17 and have them shooting for your nuts, I guess, is the moral of that story. So next up, we've got the 9mm. Let's start shooting. All right, so we're going from something tiny and fast to something fat and slow. So we got the 9mm up next. We're going to shoot one of each of these. One shot of each on the nutshells with the 9mm. This is the 0 FKS, brand new this year from 0 Delta. Oh, wow. All right, so I'm not saying that this would feel good on your nuts, but you're still not bleeding. Look at that. It just made a nice big sort of indentation in the back. I'm gonna pop that back out like that. But still, 0 penetration from the 9mm. All right, so I think we're gonna have to increase our taping effort on the front of this guy right now. It's not gonna look as pretty in the video, because I think I'm gonna have to put a few more pieces of tape on this. But anyways, we are going to shoot this next with the self-defense round, the hollow point. Maybe it's gonna go through, I don't know. All right, there we go. That was the hollow point round. Let's see what it did. All right, I hit super close to my last impact. You can see I just right above the last one. That's pretty much right where I was aiming, and it did more or less even not quite as much on the back. You can see right here it did dent out the back, but not even as much as the practice ammo did, which kind of makes sense because the hollow point's gonna spread out maybe a little bit more, where the practice ammo is gonna kind of have more tendency to punch through. But 2 shots of 9mm, and this thing is still let's just go ahead and take it off here. This thing is still holding together. You can see that it has started, the kind of started to come apart here. So up next we've got that 223, and I want this to have as good of a shot as possible. So I'm going to do a little bit of just sort of reconstructive surgery on this. Nothing too much, but I want to be able to get it back down a little bit. All right, so I'm doing my little bit of surgery here on the nutshells, trying to tape this back together for shooting with the 223. I think a good spot to hit it with the 223 will be this nice fresh location right there. So that's where I'm going to go. But in this process, I found both of the 9mm rounds right here. So this is our practice round, the non-hollow point practice round right there. Recovered it right out of the nutshells with 0 pass through. And this is the self-defense hollow point round. Got this one right here out of the nutshells. So, I mean, this thing is stopping multiple rounds and catching them within the layers of this, Kevlar and everything here. So Winchester 223 rounds up first. And yeah, let's shoot this nutshell. I have a feeling that went straight through.
Yeah, based off the fact that it didn't move very much.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 So, I mean, that actually just ripped so quick. Here's the hole in the front side. And here's the hole in the back side. Right there. Just it's obvious. It's right there in the tape. So, I mean, and you can even see a little hole right there, right in poor buddy's balls. I'm so sorry, buddy. I didn't think it was going to stand up to the 223. It's not supposed to, but the level 1 was so impressive that I thought, maybe the level 2 would would live up to more than its claims, just as the level 1 did. And I mean, it has, because they're not rated for more than 1 shot, but it wasn't quite as much as I thought it was going to be. All right, whatever. Let's shoot it with a slug now, right? All right, freaking yeah, heck yeah. Let's get that shotgun slug out. And let's see, because I'm still curious. Even after all this shooting, I still think that a shotgun slug might not go through. And you know why? Because shotgun slugs are really big and really fat, like a huge chunk of lead. And so I think that just maybe all of this right here is going to cause just too much drag. It's going to catch that shotgun slug. That's my prediction. Start commenting right now, guys. Let me know what you think is going to happen. But it's going to happen really quick. Let's do that right now. Come on, buddy. Let's do it. 1 ounce Winchester Super X.
Three, 2, 1.
All right, well, although Buddy's nuts are likely blown to smithereens, the good news is that he does have what appears to be pretty close to a nice butthole now, which is something that he actually did need. This video is definitely getting demonetized. All right, so in conclusion on the level 2, oh man, the level 2, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I would not want to be on the receiving end of a shotgun slug from point blank range, even with one of these on. But what we can definitely tell, from this video, all jokes and craziness aside, is that the NUTSHELLZ are an awesome product. I mean, heck yeah, withstands multiple rounds of 9mm, the 22 high velocity. I mean, if I was in a gunfight, I would definitely be way more happy to potentially, save myself than, potentially be bleeding out of an empty nutsack. So I can still give the NUTSHELLZ, a full-on 2 thumbs up recommendation. And, huge shout out to them. Thank you guys for sending these out for the testing. We had a whole bunch of fun shooting them. And that's it for today's video. If you guys like this video, you like hanging out, like watching crazy stuff, check out one of the other couple of videos up on screen right now. We can hang out some more. Or do the channel a huge favor and do my sponsors a favor too. Tacticon, Armament, Viridian, NUTSHELLZ, all these guys. Links are in the description below. Check them out. Helps us out, helps them out, helps you out because you got some more cool stuff. I mean, we all need more cool stuff, right? So until next time, I'll see you guys.